Today is day 4. What I'm gonna be doing today is preparing the surface that I'm gonna be putting the body filler on, and I'm gonna be sanding it with sandpaper. The spots that I'm gonna be putting the bondo on them are this one, obviously the major one, and also this one. I think those are the only 3 spots that I'm gonna be putting body filler on.
Warriors around, don't get caught in the mosh pit. Fuel to the fire, ain't nobody can stop it. Trouble in my city, but you know I'm across it. Got a 40 on my hip and I'm liable to spark it. Throw down these.
So I think this is not gonna be enough, but this is being just like 5-10 minutes, so I think I'm gonna wait till it completely dries off, and then I will do like a second layer or something. Also, I have also started with this one, so yeah.
My click is indivisible. I aim, you duck, I squeeze, now you invisible. I'm not afraid of getting physical. All these different chemicals are fogging up my vision.
So I have finished grinding, and this is how I got it. I think this is perfectly fine to start putting the body filler on. So let's go ahead.
Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we some warriors, they ain't called gunners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Put on my strap, put on the beam, put on the map, put on my team. Take out every motherfucker in between, know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rep, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang, I'm by their chains for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running this. You don't wanna follow me, I'm in front of this. I've been in the jungle with the troops, trying to get it what it does. Battling and I ain't never lose, we some motherfucking warriors.
I just finished with the first layer of body filler, and it should be completely dry off by now. This is how it is. It's kind of messy, but you know, it's my first time, so this is what I've managed to do. And now that it is completely dry off, it's time to start with the grinding again. So let's start grinding.
Cover the map and still ain't know where you can find me at. Journey through the mind of an insomniac.
So I ended up giving another layer to this one because this is pretty hard to fill up. It was pretty deep. The first layer basically didn't fill it up completely, and this second one I'm feeling like it's not either gonna fill it up completely, so I may have to give it a third one. So I went to the second spot, and this one is completely done. This is how it ended up. To the touch it feels perfect. From the side you can see that it is pretty decent, like you don't see any dent pretty much. So basically this spot, this is what I wanted for. It was like a test, and also to clear up the couple dents from the hammer that I had over here. But this wasn't bad at all, so now it's perfect. So after a few hours of grinding, this is what I've got. In the first one, I have been able to recover kind of like the shape that follows this line, which pretty much was all that I wanted. I have to say that in all of them there are a lot of imperfections, like this one. The finish is not the best one, but as I said in the beginning, I'm not looking for a perfect finish or a show quality finish. I just wanted to recover kind of like the overall shape of the trunk and the spots that were hit. Um, in the first one, this is all I wanted. The recover kind of like this shape. That is the only thing that you can see from the exterior when everything is closed. And now in the trunk door, pretty much the same. I have been able to recover kind of like the line of the lip of the trunk. And I didn't mention it before, but I have covered up this zone here, which is where the emblem is located. So I can completely debadge that. In the top is pretty much the same. I've been able to recover kind of like the shape of the trunk. From the side, pretty much the same. I have been able to recover kind of like this shape. And saying that before, in the previous one, there is a lot of imperfections like this one. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but as I said in the beginning of the video, I don't really care about these ones. I just care about getting back the shape of the trunk and everything. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy, and now I'm gonna be putting the first layer of primer and see how it goes. So I finally have everything prepared for the paint, so now it's time to hit it with the primer.
I never sleep, staying ready, keep an eye out for the fakes, for the snakes, load a clip and I'ma pull it, something shakes. Never go to battle if you plan to lose. Life a game of chess, you gotta plan the moves. Middle fingers up, I'm not a fan of rules. Fighting for the right to live in peace and not like animals.
So this is the first layer of primer. Let's let it dry for 15 minutes and then I will do another one.
Put on my strap, put on my beam, put on the map, put on my team, take out every motherfucker between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rep, better my name, killing.
So basically the primer is already dry, and this is the result that I've got. Obviously, as I said before, there are a lot of imperfections that have come out from the paint, but I don't really care that much because I'm gonna be grinding off a little bit more with 1,000 or 2,000 paper before applying the paint, and hopefully it will fix it up. But for now, this is what I've got. As you can see, I have recovered all the shape of the trunk door on the lip pretty much. Also here is really good, like you cannot see barely nothing, and it has a pretty good shape. And here in the bottom one is where there is more imperfections, but also you gotta keep in mind that the rubber goes here from the trunk, and as I said, when the trunk is closed and also the bumper is on, basically everything that you can see from the exterior is just this line, which, as I said, I'm gonna be grinding it off a little bit more, so hopefully I get a better result when I apply the paint. But for now, this is gonna be it.